What's up, everybody? It's Grimo54 coming at you once again. I wanted to record some dumpster dive finds that I found over the weekend. I went out. It's actually a funny story. I went out with my girlfriend, and I told her, I was like, I want to stop at the dumpster real quick and see if they threw anything out. And I went and looked, and there was one bag. And I was like, I'm not gonna dive for just one bag, because I like it when there's. Because the previous night, Thursday night, there had been a crap ton of posters, and I feel stupid because there were a few ones that I wanted, but I had to work over, so it was like almost 4 in the morning. I was like, I just want to go home, take a shower, and go to bed. So I left all those posters and stuff. They had some nice ones like Star Fox and stuff like that. I feel stupid for letting them go, but you got to do what you got to do. My opportunity will come again. But anyways, I went Friday, and I was like, there's one bag. I don't feel like diving for just one bag. I'll wait till tomorrow when they throw stuff out, because usually I wait until Thursday and they have the whole week's worth, because the garbage goes out Friday. They'll have the whole week's worth up to Thursday in the dumpster at one time, and I can dive and find some good stuff. And so I waited till Saturday, and there were a few more bags, and there's like an AT&T store and stuff like that, and I found some of their bags. I don't really check those because they never have anything of use, just like old broken screens off of phones and stuff like that. But I got in there, and there was one bag, and I dug through it, and it was just like empty cases, like Gamestop cases and shit. And I was like, it ain't worth keeping anything. And then there was the bag that I had seen the night before, and I was like, I guess I'll go through it. Because at first I kind of thought, I was like, I'm not going to go through that, probably nothing in it. And then I decided, before I get out of here, I'll look through it just to make sure. Well, I'm glad I did. And just to show how wasteful Gamestop is, these are all what I found. This is the biggest. These are cases I had to add because they were just disc only. But this, what was I saying? Oh yeah, this shows how wasteful Gamestop is. This is all from one. Of course, there's an obligatory sports title in there, but they're all here, and they were scratched, but it wasn't to the point of not working, because I've tested them and they work. They play fine, they load fine. They're older games, but you have Mass Effect 2, the 2-disc. They're both there. This one wasn't really that badly scratched. It was just dirty. It was like stained. But I sit there and rubbed a little bit, and it started to come off. So I'm sure if I take some alcohol and cotton balls, it'll come right off. Anyways, there's Mass Effect 2 complete with everything but the manual. Here's Pure. It was probably the worst of the bunch, but it actually loaded and played fine, and it even had its DVD with it. And then there's that. No manual. None of these had manuals for some reason. This is one that actually did have. No, it doesn't have it. I found this one last week sometime. I found it with 2 sports games that I gave to a friend of mine. And I also found Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter. I think it's what it's called. And I gave that to a buddy of mine. But here's Dynasty Warriors 5 Empires. And they all play. Time Shift. That's an older title, but it played fine. Scratched, but it just goes to show that GameStop they don't want to put forth the effort to try to refurbish these discs or even just clean them. They just want to throw them away. There's Dead Island. Minecraft for the 360. Right there. These were all 360 games, by the way. Medal of Honor Limited Edition. With this one actually had the manual, and it had its little gun club rewards and Crisis 2 inserts or whatever. And then there was, I hate sports titles, Tiger Woods PGA Tour 08, and it had its manual, of course. But yeah, that just goes along with some things that I covered in my dumpster dive scandal part 2. And thank you guys. Like, that's one of my, besides a collaboration video I did with a friend of mine a long time ago, that was like one of my highest viewed videos. And it's just like I said in the comments, there was like, great videos, man. It's just I don't like seeing something that I love to do be attacked like that, just because of the fact that they throw this stuff away. I mean, there were, you know, 10, 11 games, 12 games in the dumpster that played fine and other people could have used, but instead they decided to throw them out. And that just shows that how wasteful they are. But then they want to get mad and try to press charges against you when you get this stuff out of the dumpster. It's like, then why didn't you put it on the shelf and let other people buy it or donate it to somewhere where it could have been used, instead of just tossing it in the dumpster and forgetting about it until somebody makes a video of them diving in your dumpster, and then you give them a little paper with a number on it, and you call and you're banned from the stores. And it's gotten ridiculous. It's gotten to the point where people are afraid to dive and record it and put it on here, or people are just afraid to dive in general. Like, luckily in my area there's not really any divers that go to the game store. I'm not going to say their name on here. I probably did once, I don't know. But anyways, those were the pickups I got from the dumpster. I did go to like Goodwills and stuff this weekend because I like to go to try to find cheap games. There were a shit ton of original Xbox and PS2 games, but of course, every single one was a sports title. Like, I went to one Goodwill in a town that's like 40 minutes away, 30 minutes away, something like that, 35, and like they had stacks and stacks of original Xbox games, and I'm looking through and I'm like, man, these are all sports titles. So I didn't purchase any Goodwill games. I mean, they wanted $3, and I'm not going to pay that much for sports titles because they're not worth that to me. I'm not into sports anyway. But yeah, so those were the games that I found in the dumpster at GameStop. It's ridiculous. There's so many other things they could have done with them, but instead they decided to just throw them away. And they can be repaired, even if they do at some point when I'm playing them, they won't load. But I mean, hell, they're free games. Like 12 games, man. I just don't get it. I don't understand why they want, and then they want to get mad when you dig through their dumpster. Anyways, that was just my little dumpster dive find I found over the weekend that I wanted to share with you guys. Once again, thank you all for, sorry, I didn't mean to shake the camera. Thank you all for all the views I've been getting on my dumpster dive scandal video. My more elaborate version. But anyways, like, comment, subscribe, do whatever. Don't be afraid to comment. Leave a comment and tell me, hey, could you cover this or cover that? Because chances are, I've done it, I've seen it, or I've played it. So if you really want me to, my opinion on something, because I did notice that a lot of my older videos, the ones that were most popular, were the ones that were like, I used to do a segment called "What Really Grinds My Gears," and because I was copying off a Family Guy. But anyways, that was one of my more popular, videos, and I want to kind of bring that back, but I need subjects to talk about, and there are a lot of things out there that grind my gears, and I guess you can say that the dumpster dive scandal video, that was more of a grind my gears thing, because it blows my mind how it's like you give someone, a hacker or a robber, someone's trying to rob you, you give them your financial information, and then they go into your bank account and they steal money out, or they take money out of it. Technically they're not stealing because you gave them the information. But I mean, it's kind of like, how can I be angry at you for robbing me when I sat there and gave you the information so that you wouldn't rob me? That's kind of the point I'm trying to make with these GameStop dumpster dive scandal videos and stuff like that. It blows my mind how they can be like, oh, let's throw these games away, and then you get them out of the garbage and either play them for yourself or sell them at your local flea market, or sell them to friends, or give them to friends, or trade, or whatever, and then they want to get mad and start pressing charges and kicking people out of GameStop for it. It's like, don't throw it in the dumpster. I mean, it's as simple as that. It's like, you get done with your garbage in your house and you throw it away, somebody else goes through it, that's on you. You threw it away. At that point, it's in the garbage and it's fair game. It's out in the open. It's there for everyone to go through. If you want to be stupid and put a piece of paper that has your credit card number, your PIN number, whatever on it, your social security information, you want to throw that in your garbage, and then someone comes along and goes through your trash, and there you go. They got your information. That's on you. So it's the same way with GameStop. Like, they want to press charges against you, but they don't want to take accountability for their actions. They don't want to be held liable. they want to say, well, we threw that in our dumpster, that was still ours until the garbage man comes to take it. No, it's not. Once it's in the garbage, it's there for the public. It's trash. It's considered garbage. But anyways, I'm gonna hop off here, guys. I'm getting a little heated over this. I'm still pissed at it. But luckily, the guy, I can't think of what his YouTube channel is. I follow him. I'll look it up real quick. But you know, thankfully he's still putting videos up, and I think he might still be under investigation. I'm not for certain. But actually, I probably shouldn't put his name out there. But you know, after the story that I told the other night, it was about him. So if you're, you know, into the dumpster dive videos, you probably know who he is. He's one of the more popular ones. But yeah, I'm glad he's still out there putting out videos and stuff. It's really hard for him to find anything because now where he used to dive, they don't throw anything out. But anyways, I'm gonna hop off here, guys. So take it easy. Thank you for all the views.